The New York State Senate voting on a bill that would give people with terminal illnesses the right to end their lives.
All right, Fox 5's Morgan McKay joins us in studio now with a closer look at the proposal. And Morgan, the bill is definitely facing some criticism.
Yeah, Steve, Natasha, this is a controversial bill that has languished in the legislature for around 10 years. But now the state Senate is poised to pass a measure making New York the 12th state to allow medically assisted suicide in some form. The Medical Aid in Dying Act would allow terminally ill patients over the age of 18 and who are deemed fully mentally competent to request a lethal dose of medication to end their lives. This patient must have an incurable diagnosis that leaves them with 6 months or less to live, and this must be certified by at least 2 separate physicians. 2 witnesses outside the patient's family must also sign a declaration saying the patient signed the request for the lethal prescription voluntarily and without being coerced. Supporters of the Medical Aid in Dying have said that this option gives people who are in pain and in the final days of their lives some dignity and choice in their deaths, and point to the safeguards in place to ensure that those who are seeking this option are doing so of their own free will.
During the course of this campaign, we lost 28 of those advocates who are begging lawmakers to approve this option and give them relief. This campaign isn't about death. It's about life. It's about how we spend the last weeks, hours, and moments of our lives. And it allowed us to shift from this place of loneliness and fear and despair.
However, those against medical aid in dying have said this measure could be exploited and lead to abuse. Some disability groups in the New York State Catholic Conference are also against the measure, saying it devalues human life and fear the measure could later be expanded to include other illnesses. Bob Bellafiore, a spokesperson for the New York State Catholic Conference, says he is also worried people will feel pressured into choosing assisted suicide.
And there are all kinds of insidious psychological pressures that people can face, and they will only face them because the government will have said it's okay to go to your doctor and have the doctor give you a prescription that has one purpose, and that is to end your life. That is bizarro world, Morgan.
Now, the bill already passed the state assembly, so once it passes the state senate, and likely in the next few hours, it will head to the governor's desk. And Governor Kathy Hochul hasn't said yet whether or not she'll sign that bill.
That's going to be interesting to see what she does. All right, interesting. Thanks, Morgan. We appreciate it.